All right, y'all. Hello, it's Abriana, and I am so glad to have a special guest with us today, just in honor of Memorial Day. It's all about remembering those who sacrificed their lives for all of us. So, Josh Durden is the president of a wonderful organization called Vets Extreme. He is a veteran himself, so who better to speak on Memorial Day than somebody who was out there fighting for our freedoms? So, we appreciate you, Josh. Thank you so much for popping in for a little bit. You had a busy day.
Yeah, I did. I'm glad to be here, though. Thanks for having me on.
You served for 6 years, special operations in the Army, saw a lot of stuff. How many tours did you do?
5 total with the Army, and then I went back over as a contractor after I left the military. I'm with Veterans Extreme Adventures. We have been around since 2014. The organization was founded by a former Green Beret who was wanting to get guys out, take them hunting while they were visiting Dallas for the Carrick Brain Center. The Carrick Brain Center is a place that treats TBI and all types of other issues that veterans come home with at no cost to them. And so on the weekends, they were stuck at the hospital, and he felt like it was kind of depressing. So he wanted to do something to be able to get these guys out of the hospital for the weekend. And that's kind of how the organization was born. In 2017, I became involved with the organization, and Paul, the guy who had founded it, had returned home to take care of his father. And so here I am, and somebody had to step up and kind of take over the reins of what was going on. And so luckily I've got a really good team of guys that rallied around me and were like, hey, we need to keep this thing going. And Memorial Day in 2017 was my very first hunt.
Really?
That I ever did.
Oh, yeah. Wow, how fitting.
We had a really good day yesterday, just kind of reminiscing over the pictures from the very first hunt. And so I did a hunt last night, as I always do on Memorial Day. DFW's got one of the most dense populations of veterans in the entire United States. There is just an incredible number here, and so we're doing the best that we can to impact that. We do it all by donation. All of our hunts and all of our trips are funded 100% through donors who come out to our events, come out and do sponsorships, things like that. So we don't pay any employees. We give as high a percentage as we can straight back to the vets by taking them on these trips, whether it be hunting, fishing. What we're doing, we believe in it. Getting these guys outside is one of the best treatments we can get them for understanding that there's other guys out there who have been through what they've been through.
Yeah, I agree. You guys are doing such great work. How you view Memorial Day is different than maybe some people who haven't actually served. So I would love for you to share that with everybody.
For me, Memorial Day is very special. When I went to combat for the first time I ever saw combat, I was 18 years old. I was very young. I didn't have a house. I barely owned my first car. I didn't have a family, no wife or children. And so many of the guys that I know who were killed while I was deployed overseas were not that much older than me. And so many of them were taken at a very young age. Now, that's not true for all of my friends. I have other friends who died, after serving 20 years in the military. So it's unique, though, because I look at that and I just think, like, what an opportunity that I have to continue to live, to continue to raise a family, to work, and also to run VXA and be able to give back to the veteran community. It's a real honor, and I take it very seriously, because it would not have been, there could have been some very small changes that could have changed the course of history that would have made my name be one of those names on the wall rather than one of the guys that's there. And so I just live like if they were living for me, how I'd want them to live for me. And I think that it's important that we honor them every year, not just on Memorial Day.
Right.
We need to remember them all the time, because they paid ultimate sacrifice, and no matter how much thanks we give them, it'll never be enough in my mind.
Absolutely. And all the families too that supported them that were also have been affected and are affected. So thank you. That was beautifully said. Couldn't have said it better. And but I appreciate your service, and both when you were in the military and continuing on that service to our military. So please tell everybody, how they can get in touch with you guys and be able to be a part in some way.
That website is www.vetsextreme.com. And we have social media. You can find us at Vets Extreme on pretty much every platform. I think last time that we were together was right before our big concert that Tanner was headlining. We do about 4 major fundraisers a year, so you'll be able to see what we've got coming up. And if you're a veteran, come out. We'd love to meet you, get to know you, and then maybe get you plugged in.
Perfect. That sounds so wonderful. And again, thank you so much for all that you guys do for our veterans. It's so needed. And so I just want to thank you so much for coming on, and everybody support. Whatever that might be, there's ways to give back to the community. And this is a wonderful way to give back to our much needed veterans that need your help. So please take action if you can. And we appreciate y'all turning in. Make sure you go to that website and check out all the new things and everything to come with Vets Extreme. So thanks so much, Josh. I appreciate you so much. And I won't give you the superhero question this time. You are a superhero already.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. Thanks again for having me.
No problem. Appreciate you so much. Have a good night.
You too.